Thank you very much,
Coach.
Tandy.
If you can please just kindly give us a brief summary of the match from your perspective.
Yeah, look, I thought it was a very tough match for us. Pirates are a superb team with a lot of experience. You know, coming to Orlando Stadium and getting a point, it's just absolutely marvelous for the boys, you know, especially when you're so much under pressure in the position that you are. I thought at times we're lucky. Pirates really played well at times. But I also thought there were one or two incidents where, you know, it could have gone the other way, especially with Mbata in the final third. They're in the box. But anyhow, this is all about football. But I was just happy with the structure of the team. You know, it was not easy to break us down. And considering that we started quite late, 2 weeks here, but we're trying our best to get the players, the cohesion within the team. But it's a process. It'll take a long time. You know, Pirates is a big team, as I said, and to come here and get a point, I think all credit must go to the boys. They fought till the bitter end. A lot of bruises and injuries there, but you know, it's part of the game. So I think it was also an opportunity for some. I think there were 3 boys that played for the first time at Orlando Stadium, and you know, I've always said this is where players are born and stars are born. And for them to get the experience here was absolutely fantastic, playing against quality players of Orlando Pirates. So it's all a process, and hopefully they've learned, hopefully they've gained some experience, and we'll just keep working hard and trying to give them opportunities.
We'll now open for questions from the floor. Please go ahead and ask your question if you have any questions for the coach.
Coach, Rob Delport in Cape Town. Just a word about Scurra. First game in 5 months for him, and he gets himself on the score sheet.
Yeah, you look at the history of this boy. You know, he was a big talent. You know, he was supposed to be this young big talent, and obviously things didn't go his way. And you know, when I saw him at training, I realized that there's something very special here. And you know, I was not even sure if he'll play 45 minutes because he hasn't really played at all. But we threw him in the deep end, and he showed his class and his character, and he scored a brilliant goal. Unfortunately, he ran out of wind, and we had to replace him. But I'm very, very pleased with his performance.
Coach Neville Khoza from the Southern. I mean, 4 points in 2 matches, when you will say you are heading in the right direction.
Yeah, this is a very unpredictable game, Neville. You know, you cannot, one swallow doesn't make a summer, you know. I think there's still a long way ahead and a lot of hard work ahead. So we're not flattered by, you know, the 4 points. I think there's still a lot of hard work ahead, and we'll keep on fighting until we get out of the situation that we are. There's a lot of pressure on the players, on the technical team, but we've got to stand up as men and work hard. And, you know, when things are not going well, the only way is just to work harder. And we've been working very, very hard, doing a lot of analysis, spending one-on-ones with the players just to get into their psyche and for them to understand the tactical culture, how it works and how we want to play and how to defend, how to attack. So it's really a process, Neville. So, you know, there's still a long way to go.
Next question.
Good evening, Coach. Mashat here from Times Live. Coach, I see here your next match is against the Black Leopards, who are second from the bottom. A game like this may be a bit tricky, especially, you know, from the psyche of the players. Maybe, taking it lightly in a way because they are playing against a team that is struggling, that they haven't won in their last 2 matches. How do you sort of make sure that the players remain focused and committed, like the way they were against a big team like Pirates today?
Yeah, Maslatsi, thank you, and good afternoon. I think it's a culture that we want to try and inculcate in the team, that there's no small team and no big team. You can get a result against Pirates or against Chiefs or against Sundowns and you get beaten by Black Leopards. So I believe this is going to be just as hard a game against Black Leopards. So, they also want to get out of the situation they are. These games at the bottom, playing the bottom teams, it's so difficult because you try and figure out their tactical approach or their tactical culture, and the coach is gone. So there's another coach. So you don't know, they say new brooms sweep clean. So you don't even know what Siema is going to plan against us. So it makes it very difficult to plan against these teams, because when a team loses, they change their tactics. When they lose, they change. So there's no specific tactical culture that you can really try and analyze and try and follow. So what we try and do is we try and approach it to the best possible way and use our strengths to the best possible way. And whatever they plan, whatever they do, we should have an answer at the end of the day. But I agree with you, Mahlatsi. This is going to be a very, very hard game for us.